Welcome to our VirtuaLaw Legal Analysis series. In today's episode, we will discuss the meaning, application and sample case of Doctrine of Constitutional Supremacy. Let's dive right into it. The doctrine of constitutional supremacy is a fundamental principle in constitutional law that establishes the Constitution as the highest and supreme law of the land. Under this doctrine, all laws, including statutes, executive actions, and judicial decisions, must conform to the provisions of the Constitution. If any law or action is found to be inconsistent or in conflict with the Constitution, it is considered void and of no legal effect. Meaning: the doctrine of constitutional supremacy means that the Constitution is the supreme source of law in a country, and all other laws derive their authority from it. It establishes the Constitution as the ultimate legal authority, and no law or government action can supersede or contravene its provisions. Application. The application of the doctrine of constitutional supremacy has several implications. 1. Judicial review. Courts have the power and duty to review laws and government actions to ensure they comply with the Constitution. If a court finds that a law or action is unconstitutional, it can declare it invalid and unenforceable. 2. Unconstitutional laws. Any law enacted by the legislature that violates the Constitution is void and has no legal effect. It cannot be enforced or applied. 3. Supremacy of constitutional provisions. If there is a conflict between constitutional provisions and other laws, the Constitution prevails, and the conflicting law is deemed invalid. 4. Rule of law. The doctrine of constitutional supremacy upholds the rule of law, ensuring that government actions are constrained by constitutional limits and protecting individual rights and liberties. Sample case. Case: in a hypothetical scenario, a country's legislature passes a law that imposes severe restrictions on freedom of speech, prohibiting citizens from criticizing the government or expressing dissenting opinions. However, the country's constitution explicitly guarantees the right to freedom of expression and speech as a fundamental human right. In this case, individuals affected by the restrictive law could challenge its constitutionality in court. The court would apply the doctrine of constitutional supremacy and conduct a judicial review of the law. If the court finds that the law indeed violates the constitutional right to freedom of speech, it would be declared unconstitutional and void. As a result, the restrictive law would be struck down, and citizens would retain their right to freedom of speech, as protected by the Constitution. The doctrine of constitutional supremacy is a crucial principle that ensures the integrity of a nation's constitution and maintains the balance of power between the government and its citizens. By establishing the Constitution as the supreme law of the land, it provides a foundation for upholding democratic values, protecting individual rights, and maintaining the rule of law. That's all for this episode. Stay tuned for more legal insights in our future episode. Remember, understanding the law helps us comprehend the intricacies of our legal system. See you next time. Like and subscribe.